Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Spider Monkey Eats. Today we're going to make some paleo apple muffins with a crumb topping. These are dairy-free, gluten-free, grain-free, so really good recipe to use. The first thing we're going to do is make the topping and we're going to chill that. So I have some almond flour, some blanched almond flour, coconut sugar, cinnamon, a little bit of sea salt, and some softened coconut oil. So first we will make our topping, chill that, and then we will get started on the rest. So this is our almond flour. So blanched almond flour, some coconut sugar, cinnamon, and a pinch of some sea salt. And then we have our softened coconut oil right here. We're going to put this together with a fork. And we're going to chill it so it gets a little bit more clumpy, so that we can put that on as our topping. So with a fork, you can just kind of slowly combine these together. Again, you do want clumps, so the fork will kind of help bring everything together. We're going to sprinkle this over at the end to make sure everything's nice and combined, and then we'll throw it in the fridge to chill it while we make the rest. Alright, so now we're going to start mixing together our dry ingredients first. So I have some more almond flour, blanched almond flour. So we're going to put that in there. I have some coconut flour, so a smaller amount. Coconut is very light, but a small amount of coconut flour. And then this is arrowroot powder. You can use tapioca as well. They're mainly interchangeable for gluten-free baking and thickening, so arrowroot for us today. And then this is a mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, some baking soda, and then some sea salt. So that's going to go in there as well. We'll whisk these together and then we'll put them to the side and then get our wet going. So the only dry ingredient you're not going to mix in here is the coconut sugar. You're actually going to mix that in with your wet first. Smells a little bit of nutmeg. Good. So everything is together. We're going to put that off to the side for right now. And we'll get our wet going. So I have 4 eggs that I've already whisked together. I have cashew milk here, but you can use almond milk. Any dairy-free milk will keep this a dairy-free recipe. So about a 1/4 cup. We have some vanilla extract, fresh lemon juice, okay, just squeezed a tablespoon, fresh lemon juice. That'll help with the apples, keep their color. We have 1 apple, medium apple, that I shredded, so that's going to go in there as well. The diced apple that I have over on this side, we're going to throw that in once the batter is all together. I have some coconut oil here that's melted. And then coconut sugar, again, that's the only dry ingredient that we're going to mix in with all of the wet. So we'll whisk this together. Alright, so our wet ingredients nice and combined, our dry ingredients nice and combined, and now we're going to mix these together. You see the shreds of apple. It's going to be a nice, healthy apple muffin. And we get to put that crumb topping on top. So I already preheated the oven to 375. I have a muffin tin lined with parchment paper sheets for 12 muffins. So this is all coming together, and then the last thing we're going to do once the batter's combined is fold in a medium apple diced. So the apples were peeled so the skin won't get in the way when you're trying to enjoy your nicely baked muffin. Alright, so we will throw in this last apple. Alright, so ice cream scoop here to make it kind of easy to measure out how much is going in each, and then we can fill them up if we have some extra. We're gonna go into the oven in a moment once this is filled, after we put our topping on. Alright, so our tin is filled. We got our crumb topping out of the fridge. Again, we want it to be chunky because that's what's going to make it good. Chilling that coconut oil for a little bit is what is going to make that harden up a tiny bit. So we're going to sprinkle right on top. And then we're going to throw these in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. They're going to get nice and golden. And we'll take them out when we can run a toothpick clearly through. Then we know the center is done. Alright, so in the oven for 20 minutes. I looked at them after 15, but definitely wanted to do that extra 5. We're just going to take a toothpick, one of these bigger guys. Yep, as long as it comes out clean in the center, no batter. We're gonna let this sit for a moment, then take them all out, put them on a cooling rack so they cool completely, and then we're gonna give it a try. Alright, so we let our muffins cool for about 10 minutes. You can let them cool completely before serving, but we're gonna give it a try. So, filled up nice, okay, so enough batter for 12 muffins. Let's cut into this and see. Oh, you see the chunks of apple? Look how nice that looks. That's exciting. Alright, and the parchment, it comes right off. So let's break into this. The apple still has like a tiny bite. Muffin cooked completely through, so again, you can check it. They were fuller, so I pretty much knew they were going to need closer to the 20 minutes. So this is delicious. Everything's nice and golden. So if you guys, have any questions at all, you can always leave me a comment, but everything is listed below in the description. So all the ingredients, how to do the topping, and then the filling. Hopefully you guys like this. This is something easy that you can share, with your family, healthy treat. If you guys like it, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you never want to miss another episode of Spider Monkey Eats, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus.